All right, so now we have a base thing that we can actually work on. There is, however, there's just a change that we have to do here before we can actually simulate the parts, which is that we have to simulate the car as one. Even though you're building as a modular car, it has to be simulated as one big actor, right? So what we have to do here is that when we place this part, right? When we place the part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this base connection and I'm going to change this a little bit. So instead of being a base connection here, I'm going to go back to the class and I'm going to just change this to a actor because I do not want to place this. And instead of calling a base connection, I'm going to copy that. So, just going to, I mean, this is fine. Just going to place this here, right? I'm going to open up. I was going to have an error because it does not have the base part, which is totally okay. Now I'm going to go back to the chassis. I am just going to open up here my cube, go back to this master part, and you're going to add a cube right here, right? Now the cube is not right on the center, so we just need to do a 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. All right, you're probably asking, but why did you do this? This is because this is going to be the master part, is the base connector. So we're going to call this BP master car part. This is going to be actually what is going to be managing the whole car system, okay? It's going to be a pawn eventually, but right now it's just going to be this. We just want to simulate this. We don't want to worry about it too much. All right, just make sure you do this reparenting because later on it's gonna help us a lot. All right, we've done this stuff. Now there's another thing we have to do here on the BP car building mode. So every time you, the player, build an object or place an item, we need to find this master part and attach to it. So we're going to call this car master part or main part. You can call whatever you want. Now we're going to go back and change this to be car master part. Now the thing that I like to do here is that on the begin play, we're going to get actor of class master part and we assign it master part. Nice. This is really good. This is what we want, right? Now, when you attach the part, when you place the part, let's just make this blue, or actually let's make it green because it's a positive action, right? When you place the part, all you have to do, guys, is basically you get here the master part and we're gonna attach actor to actor and we are gonna basically get the pre-building part. So the parent part is gonna be that, target's gonna be the pre-spawn part. We add it right there. Now I do not have a socket. I can keep it relative, which is fine, and weld simulation bodies. This transfers the shapes into if simulated, which can result in permanent change. Okay, that's fine. We can do that right now, right? Go back. Let's go back to a chassis and here. Now it is adding that, so let's just go back in here and place with those values. Keep road, right? And let's do this. Let's just try again. Let's just, you see, most of these features in games is just about try and error, right? Not even me, like when I'm starting to build, I have no idea when how some things is gonna turn out. But in this case, it looks quite cool. Having quite a lot of fun here, actually. So it does build it, and that's cool. Look at that. It's looking really good, actually. Alright guys, so after a couple of debugs, I kind of found out one of the reasons why our thing is kind of going crazy here. So for example, if I do that and I press simulate, this is happening because the sockets that we have, they have a little bit of an issue when we attach them, okay? So all you have to do here is that make sure that we kept the same logic from before. On the part, make sure you have auto wheel, which should be enabled by default. Also on, I'm going to show you my collision here so you can make a match with yours, right? Make sure you have the same here. So this is not an issue right now. Now the next thing you have to do, when we place the part, we need to get all the BP based sockets. We have to destroy them, and then we have to simulate the master connector. And on this way, we are going to be able to simulate the parts with no issues. Now I can go back to my base, the master part, right here, and I'm just going to be able to add here as well. So perfect. And now, as you can see, when I press simulate, it doesn't become a problem, and that's just because we had that issue with the object. And on the next one, what I want to do is that I want to make sure that we get this wheel sorted, because right now when I simulate, it's not attached to the actor, so we need to make sure it behaves properly. All right, once again, thank you very much for watching, and I see you on the next one.